All right, so today we're headed to Galveston. I got to fly down to Houston Hobby. By the way, if you ever book an American Airlines, you put Houston Hobby, make sure that you check the right airport. Apparently I'm flying to George Bush. Flight, very cheap, 108 bucks. Uber ride's gonna be 174. So pay attention to that. But we are taking a boat transport of a 523 Beneteau from Galveston to Pensacola. Weather should be good. This video is pretty much just, I mean, it should be anywhere from a 60 to 80 hour sail. Probably be a motor sail. Looks like light winds, but the intention is just show if you ever want to make this trip, here's what's involved, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Jennifer and Rob invited Mike Wilkinson, the owner of Paroma, that you've seen some videos of us sailing the BVIs, and Mike invited me, so I'm coming along for crew. Good experience. I can't say that I've ever spent that long continuous sailing on the water, so I'm looking forward to this and hopefully many more boat deliveries in the future. Stay safe, sail fast. So we just did our first overnight. We left Galveston at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I think the sun's coming up, so it's about 6 now. Just starting day 2 in our delivery from Galveston to Pensacola. We were making about 7 knots last night under motor and left at about 9:30. It's about 6 a.m. right now, so I'm guessing that gives us about 55 to 60 miles. Bugs were insane last night in Houston. So it was nice to get off the dock and get out into open water. But in the meantime, you definitely got bit. All right, it's time to sail. And now, probably 35 miles to shore, going north. So, Beneteau 52 is a beautiful boat. Well, finally some sailing. Yeah, motor sailing. We're looking to pick up some speed, hopefully get up to 8.2. This boat is equipped with with everything and ready for the ocean. It's got a nice Starlink, which works great, especially here in the Gulf of Mexico. We had a little generator issue and dealt with power issues all night, but got that figured out. All right, everything, all systems are go, so we're having a little celebration.
Yay!
Cheers! Cheers!
It helps when you turn this on switch.
It's just Bloody Mary mixed though. No drinking on passage.
They call it wild.
All right, so we're just under, I don't know, probably 15 hours in. We started at about 10 o'clock last night. We had full sail up for a little bit today, but wind was 5 to 7. We're motor sailing, we're outrunning the wind, and then it was rotating 90 degrees at any given point, so we put the sails up and we're back to motoring, but still beautiful. I mean, when I stay on the water, it's hot, and I'm still getting crazy mosquito bites being 50 miles from land, so it's gonna be an itchy day. Could be worse. We're on a 52-foot sailboat crossing the Gulf of Mexico, heading from Galveston to Pensacola. We're gonna hop off, catch a plane, head back, and catch the next sailing adventure. It is dead calm.
We haven't done this boat. Okay, update. The generator was off. It wasn't on. I think it was on. I played dirt. Where are the other cups like this? You know,
2 fridges, freezer, what's up?
I don't know where the white wine is.
She said she left it out.
Okay. know, we've been lucky. This weather, you know, even though we're having a motor the whole way, because we have no wind basically, but when we not, you know, we're not getting beat to death with the waves. So you come into Pensacola, wrap around, come up, and this bridge, we're gonna, before we get to the bridge, it's right here. This is
just showing where we're gonna have to anchor on.
We come in here and we make a hard hook, and then come in here. It's a small little marina, and then that's where we're gonna be. What's the marina? And the marina's name is Paroma. And if you go here, yeah, and then there's the website.
We're getting a pretty nice sunset today. You can see the oil rigs in the distance. There's a dolphin pod back there, so hopefully we'll get a show. It looks like they're getting closer to the boat. It looks like the pod's getting bigger. So
They're right back over there.
this is day 2. We're almost 24 hours in. Rob's downstairs making some filet mignon for dinner, so looking like a pretty decent day. I got amazing Rockstar sunscreen hair going on, so there's a school of fish boiling right behind us too. That one's not dolphins. See, I mean, it's directly behind, probably 200 yards.
These are the things that are hard to see.
What's that?
Nice.
Oil rigs?
It tells you on here which ones are like that.
Alright, so we have one that we're coming up on there. One off to our side. Another one beyond. It's going to be a long night of dodging oil rigs, but the seas are very calm. Unfortunately, we're having a motor most of the way. But it could be worse. It could be choppy and 6 to 10 foot swells. So, beautiful night. It's probably 80 degrees. Getting ready to have some steaks. So we're still working on generator issues.
How long did you think that lasted?
I think it was an hour. I think
An hour?
Yeah.
So you're elected to go count the next time it goes off.
Okay. I think we're about 9:30 on night number 2. We should be making our northern rounding up to Pensacola tomorrow night. I think at 9 p.m. But we'll see. Alright, so I just woke up from my 2 to 6 watch. So we're doing 7.2 knots. We are right on course with what we have charted before we make that turn to Pensacola, so things are going well. Should be rounding towards Pensacola probably, it looks like about 5 o'clock this evening. So 13, 14 hours to go, make a turn, and then another probably, I would say 18 hours based on what I see. It's morning of day 3, and the weather, I don't think it'd be much better. It's probably 80 degrees we woke up to. Good breezy stuff. More of the same flat conditions, still having a motor sail. Looks like we have about 77 miles to go before making the turn, head up to Pensacola, about a day left, so put the jib out here shortly, make up some speed. One thing that's kind of cool, so as I go through, you see depths, there's, where it's 65 feet, 98 feet, 131. You go here and it's 300. The Mississippi Canyon. That's cool. 200 miles to go. Off the south shore of Louisiana. This is our first kind of bigger storm over off our starboard side that we've seen the trip. We're debating whether or not we're going to pull into Genoa. This is probably the biggest oil rig that we've seen out here yet.
Like all these things I've always wanted to do, I just don't have time to sit and do. I brought in all my journal stuff and my stickers. I make jewelry. Now I don't see me sitting up here making jewelry in it. I see those beads rolling around everywhere.
Yeah. I think mine's Speedway.
Hold
almost a full knot.
Zoom our way in.
Should have this for 2 more hours. And then it's like, actually picked up a knot to a knot and a half.
Great.
Pushing 8.
Pushing 8.
So it's Mike and I making dinner tonight because they've been serving us like a 5-star restaurant here. We're gonna do a 1-pot dinner. Last night's fillets left over. Doing fillets, beans, hotel, rice, everything I can throw out of I am. Just wait. So Mike is checking the weather.
Yeah.
Now we're just doing a slow simmer on rice. Boom. We always eat well on a boat. No matter what, eat good. I know they'll be mad if I show this to you, but here's what their modified Beneteau 52 or 523 looks like. Two fridges, 2 freezers. Yes, it makes the back of the boat or the stern sag a little bit. Got a big screen TV. Mike's figuring it out. I mean, this boat is ready to cross oceans. It's messy. We spilled everything today. We got a little heel. We got a little rough. Still fun. Now we're making our 1-pot dinner, and it's kind of, I don't know, and lots of things. So stay safe. 20 more hours. We're in Pensacola. All right, so final day, right?
Yeah, final
Today
night.
at 10 a.m. So final sunset. Final night shift. Beautiful sunset, oil tankers. There's gonna be a lot of traffic tonight, but we'll make it.
I had no idea.
All right, more oil rig lights.
How could I know? You can't see the boom or the mast.
Chasing rigs.
I thought it was a power boat. Oh, yeah, lean into it.
Well, my suggestion is everybody starts sitting down with this.
I know, that's a good idea, and I just don't do it. Your wife could sue me.
It's dark, I can't even
She'd
see the
win.
camera, but it's midnight, you know. And
I know
here's
the
the
limits
nearest
of my
beacon.
will. Louise has me next to me left.
We're probably a little close, but
I haven't used them yet.
it's putting off good light. I don't know.
And he bought them in Spain, carried them home.
This is the most awesome part of the day. We're about 50 hours in, probably another 10 hours to go. We've covered about 375 miles by motor sailing in that 50 hours. The late watch to me is the best one. It's hard to stay up and stay focused, but when you get to start your day or end your shift, however you want to look at it, with this, because everything just kind of starts, the color starts to fill in. It's freaking beautiful. So it's going to be a great day. It should be an easy transit through the into Pensacola. Probably be dodging ship traffic, but cheers to a sunrise. We got a few more hours left to enjoy. The sun has rose. Just crossed that big freighter over there. That was kind of intense and cool. Been a great trip. Got about 5 more hours before we can have that first shore cocktail, or some version of it. But this Beneteau 523 is pretty damn comfortable and a beautiful boat. They've set it up for, you know, offshore cruising, and they're about Jennifer and Rob are about to shove off, so we're making one last voyage with them to deliver the boat down to Florida, and then they're gonna continue boat work, I'm sure, as all boats require, and we'll get on a plane and back to reality. Coffee's on. It's time for a morning refresh. Now that's how you wake up in the morning. Cold shower. Back of a 52-foot motor yacht. Sailed vessel. Rob's strapping in because he's got to add some fuel. We I mean, we still have a quarter of a tank, but just to be safe coming into shipping channel and be able to dock without issue, we should have, I mean, we're burning about maximum, I think, a half gallon an hour. You know, but we've motored for the last almost 400 miles as of right now. It'll be 450 as we get there, so another fun boat job underway. He's strapping in to be safe, to be smart, and it's a little rolly right now. We'll go up there just to keep eyes on him, make sure there's nothing that he needs. So for anyone that doesn't know what his harness is, he's wearing a inflatable PFD that has a tether on it, and there's straps that go both port and starboard the length of the boat so you can walk safely on deck. Made it into Pensacola. Like I said, it was 450 miles. It took us 60 hours non-stop. If you ever get the chance to get on a boat with someone and spend, you know, before you go cruise and spend the money on a boat, make sure that you absolutely love the lifestyle, because it is definitely not the sunshine and bikinis and cocktails that you always see. It's a lot of work and a lot of sit and do more of the same. So we're working through the inlet on the channel now. Beautiful beaches. It's about a 5-mile run in from the start of the inlet. Motor inn is pretty spectacular. A couple Coast Guard vessels, naval bases right nearby. We're going out kind of by the bridge, make a hard left. Should be there in 15 minutes. Halifax Marina. We're having some cocktails right there in that red roof very shortly. All right. We made it to Pensacola. Some emergency docking measures because we've got a cross breeze. This is a big beamy boat, but Marina is brand new.
Really good run.
It's time for
the only one with that. We finished off the.
It's time for a shore drink. Are we waiting on?
Huh?
Something just shut off.
Something just shut off.
I'll be that breaker. Let me go to
Power.
More boat fun. We're just trying to have our voyage cocktail, passage cocktail, but we gotta wait. Now we got a power issue.
Exactly. Again.
We could cheers.
Cheers.
88 degrees in the shade.
Yeah. Humidity about 99.5.
Cross breeze is tough on a 53-foot boat. That's 16 foot of beam.
Hey, was he going to check on the power?
We got power.
All right, so if you made it this far in the video, thank you. The whole intention was to document, you know, what a 60-hour crossing on a boat looks like. As I said before, if you're thinking about buying a boat, please take the opportunity to save yourself some money, frustration, and have a chance to learn what life on a boat is like before jumping into that. If not, just jump into it. That's what I would do anyways. But it was a great learning opportunity, and definitely have to say thank you to Rob and Jennifer for letting me come share this time on their awesome Beneteau. Now it's time for me to get a bigger boat. The Erickson just won't do anymore. So stay safe, sail fast. Thanks for watching, and if nothing else, get out on the water. One thing I didn't mention is, as we arrived in Pensacola, and what an awesome marina that Halifax Marina is. I mean, beautiful boats. But as we you know, you talk about boats and how it's just never ending with boat work. We made it there, rest, had our cocktail, and plugged in to shore power, and sure enough, we tripped the GFIs because there was some type of ground fault or positive fault in the boat. So then, you know, Rob had to bring an electrician to essentially source, you know, hundreds of positive wires to find out where the fault was. So, you know, again, it's not all cocktails and sunshine. It's almost never-ending boat work. So even now, I had to come back out and check and make sure that the Erickson wasn't taking on water and that the bilge pump was working. So getting ready for Wednesday night racing. Time to spray off the bottom on the red boat and head out.